And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason that I'm a firm believer in the Dell Diagnostics. This thing would let me get to the point where I could actually install the operating system on this Dell PowerEdge 2850 server. It would go all the way through the installation, start the actual Windows installation, and fail. It would give me a hardware fail. And it looks like that this thing has been having errors since April 18th, 2012 at 6:04 p.m. Now that might have been right after we took it out of the rack. I don't exactly remember. I've had it for a couple months now and haven't done a whole lot with it. I finally got into doing something with it. I actually tried to put it together and get it online and everything. And I'm getting these error codes. 2900:0221. Now it says it's correctable, and this mouse is kind of jittery in the diagnostic screen for some strange reason. Let's see if it'll give me the rest of the message here. Oh, come on, be nice. Okay, there we go. Correctable error, bank 1 dim A. Now I've gotten those right and left. What I may try doing is going through and taking that stick of memory out and see if it's just the one stick that's failing. But yeah, not very good. This is my network attached storage. It's a PowerVault 725N. Basically, it's 4 IDE drives when you put them in it. I had to take all those out. That was kind of the stipulation for getting it. But it's got 4 IDE drives, and I'm gonna probably load it back up with 500s later on. And I know I could do just as easy with a terabyte drive, but this one doesn't take SATA drives, so gotta do what I gotta do. And I'm still not out of options with the server, because I've got this 1U PowerEdge 1750 that I can run. Now, unlike my 2850, it doesn't have 6 drives in it. Now, none of the drive bays or anything are in here because I had to take them out. But this one only actually has 3 drive bays. Still has a CD-ROM in it. And yeah, this is older equipment, but it's free and it was for me to learn on. That was the only reason I got it. This one, as you'll see, also has redundant power supplies. It's only got a single, shoot, I can't remember which processor's in it, but it's a single Xeon processor. I think this one's a 1.7. That'll change in time. And it's only got 1 gig of RAM in it. But I've still got options. If nothing else, this will be a huge learning experience for me. And I'll learn kind of the, not just the ins and outs, but also the pitfalls and successes with Dell PowerEdge servers. This one was not having any issues in the rack other than the drive that was in here before, which was a 15,000 RPM 73 gig drive, was blinking. Actually, I think it was this one. It was blinking orange because the drive had failed. That was the only known issue with this. Of course, I have swapped the CD-ROM drive out on this one for a DVD drive. But that was the only issue with this one, and it was actually blinking this amber light that you see on here now. Scoot it out. Now, that was actually blinking amber before, when that drive had failed. Well, the way it's looking now, it may have been blinking amber regardless of whether the drive had failed or not. It may be indicating that failed stick of memory. So, I'm going to try it with just the one stick and see if I can get any further with the installation. If not, then I'll have to back up and think of something later. But yeah, it was giving me a error message on here. PS2 AC lost. Oh, it's giving me the errors right here on the front. Overflow. Check log. E0876 PS2 status. PS2. Yeah, we already saw this movie. That's all relating to PS2, and it may be because I actually had the other power supply unplugged. I only plugged one of them in because I didn't think it needed both of them. So, let's see what the log tells us. Y'all can discover the crappiness that is my life on this server so far. I love these Dell Diagnostics, I really do. They might report a bunch of bad stuff, but they actually come in quite handy. Right now it should reboot. Got the whole hourglass. Okay, now watch this.